King Charles is set to miss COP29 amid the monarch's ongoing cancer treatment. The climate summit is scheduled to take place next month, and King Charles is set to miss the COP29 conference amid the monarch's ongoing cancer treatment. Hello kings and queens, please make sure to subscribe and click the notifications bell icon so you don't miss any premium updates about the British royal family. The king is known as a lifelong environmentalist, and organisers of the 29th Union Climate Change Conference had hoped he would be able to attend the event in Azerbaijan. At the last summit, the king warned that the world was still frighteningly far from achieving key climate goals set out in the Paris Agreement in 2015, and called for change. Despite the king's plans to skip COP29, he is set to travel to Australia with Queen Camilla next week for a royal tour. It is understood that the government has decided not to ask King Charles to represent the country this year. Sources told the Mirror that the number 10 felt there was a need for a great deal of caution given the current health battle facing the king. They said the king will not go to the police conference. The government did not ask him to attend the event, and he is aware of his obligations after the upcoming fall round. The Mail understands that His Majesty will continue his ongoing cancer treatment while he travels, but his doctors are happy to pause it for a short period during his absence. The king will then resume his course of treatment once he returns to the UK, the outlet said, describing his treatment as weekly. Next week, King Charles, 75, and Queen Camilla will embark on a trip to Australia and Samoa on their first tour of Commonwealth countries since joining. It also marks the royal couple's first major international trip following the king's cancer diagnosis, which Buckingham Palace announced in February. The king has always been an advocate of the environment, a trait he passed on to his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Speaking in a video address shown at the UN General Assembly in New York last month, the Prince of Wales spoke of the serious threat facing the planet. In the same week, the Prince announced the names of the 15 finalists for the prestigious annual Earthshot Awards. William spoke of how his travels around the world had made him humbled by the extraordinary beauty of the Earth. Between his weekly treatments in London, the king spends most of his time in Scotland, immersing himself in nature to aid his recovery. Last year, Charles was the only foreign head of state invited to speak at the climate action meeting of world leaders, in honor of the work he has done in the environmental field for decades. It was announced on Monday that the king's doctors have cleared him to temporarily halt cancer treatment in order to travel to Australia for a high-profile royal visit next week. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more updates.